In this video, I'm going to be going over my thoughts on the teaser trailer for Season 17 in Sea of Thieves. I'm only just getting around to covering it now, but without further ado, make sure to like and subscribe and let's get into the video. I've seen many varying opinions on this new season online, and I wanted to go over them and also share my own personal opinion. So make sure to join the Discord to be first to hear about the new exploits that may come out in the future of Sea of Thieves, and also to find like-minded people that might want to do exploits and stuff like that in there. To be honest with you lads, what I'm most excited for in this update is to see what isn't going to function properly and to see if there's any new possible exploits that can be done. But anyways, let's get into what I think of the actual content that was shown off in this teaser trailer. So I was literally hoping myself for a new company to represent in Sea of Thieves, but I think that the new company came out of absolutely nowhere. Usually they'd hinted something like this, but it just kind of popped up one day. Oh, here you go, teaser trailer. What I've seen online, a lot of people were looking forward to this new season, hoping, because the last two seasons were kind of like filler seasons, that this season would live up to the expectation and it would be a bigger update than just filler content like we've gotten in the previous seasons, as I said. Obviously, as you can see on screen, there's new loot that they're going to be adding in Season 17. They showcased a few different types of loot that they're going to be adding into the game. Again, while obviously just the normal loot is interesting, what I'm more interested in is the explosive barrels, because I think that could shake the game up a lot and how it works, how it's played. But I am really hoping that there's a lot more to this season than what was shown in the trailer. I just feel it may be a little underwhelming if there's not too much more to it than just what we were shown. We're just going to have to wait to see how that plays out. But the concern that I have for this new season is that this is just going to be cargo runs and merchant voyages, but with guns and gunpowder. You know, it's going to feel the exact same as the other voyages, and it's just basically a rehash of them, as they can do an easy little update for a new season, which I don't think is great if it is just that. I hope there's more to it, that's what I'm trying to say. But to be honest with you, the whole Smuggler's League concept sounds good. Like, I do like messing around with kegs and stuff, so it could be fun, but we just need to see how it plays out in the game. Sea of Thieves is of course a brilliant game, but I'm always going to think that there's so much that they haven't utilised that they could add to this game. The amount of suggestions that I've seen by the community that are brilliant ideas, but rare don't seem to want to implement them is nuts. Such as like a new crab boss, or even something simple like adding board games to the tavern that shouldn't be too hard. Personally, I feel that Rare might be stuck in a limbo of their own making due to reaching the limit of what the engine can do. As Sea of Thieves is so old now, obviously it was released on the Xbox One, so it's holding the game back a lot from what they want to do with it. I think, you know, they can't add certain features that they might want to add because of the engine it's running, and it just wouldn't work in the game at the minute, and they might need a sequel for that. But also the problem is they can't just go and make a Sea of Thieves 2, because that will alienate a lot of the fan base that have spent so much time and money on the game. And I know my friend, for example, said that if a Sea of Thieves 2 was released, your items, your loot, all of your cosmetics and your titles and all of that, that if they don't transfer over, that he might not actually want to even play the game, which I know maybe a lot of you wouldn't share that opinion, but it's one for thought. So I do have a bit of hope for this update that it can be more than what is shown in this little trailer. However, I feel that they're really not listening to the community at all. Like, what the community want, in my opinion, and most would agree again, is for Rare to fix the bugs, ban cheats, rework Hourglass, and also add new content that is unique, which a lot of people I think would say that this isn't, as it's just a rehash of other voyages, as I previously said in the video. Rare literally just like, here's your funny rip-off merchant voyage, enjoy. Wait till next season for new updates again then. We're now closing in on 1,000 subscribers, so it'd mean a lot to me if you guys subscribed, liked and shared the page. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.